Hi there, hey, it's Bob from Mother Tucker Honey and Jam, and today I am making cinnamon peach cobbler we call it now, and so I wanted to show you how we make jam. First of all, we start with the peach. There's 8 or 9 cups in there, and then we add pectin. Pectin is the material that will make it into a jam, and we pour in the pectin, and then the pectin reacts with the sugar and the fruit and makes it into a jam. And then we're going to add cinnamon. Okay, so here we're adding the cinnamon, and then we'll go ahead and heat this up in a few minutes to get that to a boil. Then we add sugar, and we'll show you that in a second. So we've put the pan on the stove to heat it up, and I'm just stirring everything together now. It's got the pectin, the fruit, and the cinnamon in it, and now we need to heat this up to a boil. That'll take about 10 minutes. Okay, while we're getting ready for this to boil, we're going to sterilize our jars. Got 15 jars here. What we do is we pick them up and we put them in the water, and we'll boil those while the jam's getting ready. And I have about 15 jars in here. That's typical for a batch that we do for the peach products. So we'll get those rolling. We also have the lids being sterilized. They're right in there. And we'll turn that on and get those sterilized as well. We do use a 2-piece lid. It consists of a lid like this and a ring. And then that fits on the jar. This will fit on top of the jar, and then this ring will go on and seal it. And then we'll put it back in the water bath, seal it, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. This is a tamale cooker. Works perfect for water bath. Okay, so we're back to our jam that we've got cooking. Again, cinnamon peach. And we got to bring this to a full boil before we add the sugar. So this should be pretty close to boiling. Okay, so we are now ready to add the sugar because we've got a full boil going. Can't boil it down. All right, there we go. So we'll add the sugar. Normally I mix this in while I'm doing it, but I only have 2 hands. So we'll take that, and then we'll mix in the sugar. Okay, now we need to bring this to another boil. So that'll take another 10 minutes. So the jars are boiling. Oh. So they're going to be sterile, as well as our lids will be boiling. Pretty soon we'll pull all of these out and we'll start putting the jam in the jar. Okay, we're getting ready to start the boil. And it has to boil for 1 minute at a full rolling boil. So we'll get it up to a full rolling boil, and then I'll set the timer. So it's starting to boil. You can see a little bit of it there. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good.
The gal who helps me stage it, she's on it. And it has new HVAC, new.
Okay, so this is full boil, right there. Okay, Google, set a 1 minute timer.
All right, 1 minute. Starting now.
I'll be back in a second and we'll jar them up. So this is boiled and we have our jars ready. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. And then maybe stir this up a little bit.
I have sciatica down this butt cheek, so I sit on a heating pad.
Okay, I just went to the best new doctor, and he's a chiropractor.
I go to chiropractic too.
Okay,
But I
this
And
guy's
fill that
different.
up.
Like I had a frozen shoulder, and he like last.
And that's
week.
how full we get it.
Okay, so I had a frozen
So,
shoulder on this side.
That's
for
how full we
years,
get it.
and
Now we'll put
it
lids
took,
on. We'll
like,
fill all
2
these
years
up.
to get better. This one
And
in
we'll put the lids
August,
on and we'll
I was right
water
here,
bath it.
and I
Okay, these all have lids on them. Take the lid out with a magnet, like that. And I just put it on. like that. And now we'll add rings to them.
So, at any rate, I'm out of Grandpa's way.
Okay,
He's making-
so we're gonna put these jars into the water. And this will be water bathed. So we boil it in a rolling boil for 12 minutes. In Colorado, since we're over a mile high, we have to increase the time a little bit. At sea level, it'd be 6 minutes. But here, we have to do it for 12. So now we're full. We'll wait for that to boil, and then we'll start the timer. We'll pull them out, and they'll be done.
Okay.
Okay. So these have all boiled for 12 minutes. And then we just set them out to cool. And then they will seal. And that's jam.